Hello everyone and welcome back to Love to Inspired Handmade with Christina. Today is June 6th of 2025. Can you believe it? Already creeping in on the new month. I want to show you a cute little gift box that will hold, hang on, let me grab my candies and stuff. So the Bath and Body Works little hand lotions and the little Germexes and a little chocolate goes such a long way. This little box is the perfect little box that you can use. I have created one right here. That is super cute. Yes, I know, right? So inside it holds all the things. It has little compartments for them. It's just perfect with to fit. And I even stuck a gift card in the top of the lid that I will show you in just a few moments when I turn the camera down, so I'm not moving around and doing all the things a whole lot. You can get it. I'm going to be demonstrating with the Sunshine Vibes Designer Series paper and a little bit of the bundle. It's one of my new favorite sets that just came out recently. You can view it if you go onto my online store at lovetoinspiredhandmade.stampinup.com, and you will be able to type in the Sunshine Vibes and see all the things that come with it, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I love it. It's bright, it's sunshiny, but it kind of has a little damper of a few darker colors, so it kind of keeps it mellow. I just love it. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a few moments when I turn the camera down. All right, so I'm going to be calling this particular box here the Boho Vibe little gift box, because it has all my favorite things inside of it. I am a Bath and Body Works girl. I love my candles from there. I love my hand soaps from there. They've got just great smell good lotions. I'm trying to make sure I'm that girl. I love it. But my second favorite thing is Hobby Lobby, and anytime I get a gift card and I have it left over, I always save them for when we're making different little things so that I can show you a display and give you an example. So my second favorite thing in the world is Hobby Lobby. So that'll be the gift card I'm going to show you inside it. But let me put this box in front of you real fast. Move this stuff out of the way for you. So on this themed I did, it's using, it's a new one coming out. It's Peaceful Tag. No, it ain't Peaceful Tags. What is it called? Peaceful Greenery. Peaceful Days. That's it. So I think it'll be in our new mini catalog. It may be online. But we're fixing to do a creative now, and this is the bundle they chose. So you're kind of getting a sneak peek on what's coming. On that, see how the beautiful little dove, and I love this embossed look, because in the center of it, I have this already put out, the label, but in the center of it, it's also flat, so this fits perfectly inside of it. It's beautiful, right? I love, love, love it. So stay tuned. You will be seeing more of this lovely suite very soon, including this beautiful ribbon. I love this ribbon. So when you pop open your box, that's what's inside. Isn't that cute? I know, right? So you have your gift card, your lotions, you can put little chocolates in there, and there's several different ones that you can choose from. This is the particular one I have at home right now, is the Lindors, because my husband loves them, and so I like to keep the little treat on hand for him. And then of course just the little hand-sized Germexes. This fits perfectly in here, just like so. And then let me see, now that I'm on camera, my stuff's sticking to it. Ha 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 ha. Hold. All right, there you go. Fold my lid back down. Now you don't have to tie a ribbon. I thought it was just an extra fun thing to do. On the inside right here, I have the little lip, which I'll show you in just a little minute, so that way you know it's the front. But I'm going to move this to the side, and then let me show you just a few of the fun little prints of the Boho Vibes. Now this one I've already been chopping on. This is another one of my favorite sweets, and so probably will be seeing me working with this one quite a bit. But it's got, see what I was talking about? It's bright with the whole rainbows, but it's also kind of a neutral, and I love that. I love how it adds the daffodil, and maybe that may be bubblegum, but it kind of looks like petal pink. I don't know. But it has really a boho feel, hence the boho vibe. And I love the polka dots and the stripes and rainbows. Yes, yes please. So yeah, see, it's adorable. You flip it over, and then all the other sides have same kind of feel to them, just like so. So anyway, there's your little sneak peek of that, because yeah, you're gonna love it. I'm also going to be using my other favorite stamp set, Sharing, Loving, and Crafting. It's because I'm gonna use this one right here, Sharing What I Love and Loving What I Do. So this little box is like a whole lot of things that I love, but it's also a little handmade thing because that's what I love to do here. Here is, yes, the sunshine vibes. So I'm going to be using this right here just to give a little background look to my sentiment in a little bit, but this is the stamp set that goes with that paper that you just saw. So anyway, let me set that to the side. I'm also going to be using some Secret Sea and some Daffodil Delight, and I chose to go with some Daffodil Delight cardstock for this particular project. Now, I went ahead and pre-done all of my scoring and cutting, but I will kind of step you through what's going on here. So you'll go ahead and need 2 sheets of cardstock. At 8.5 by 11 is fine, but if you have the 12 by 12, you can also cut it. I'm gonna scoot this down because I keep moving. There you go. But we'll cut it down to the size. So to start out, you're gonna want to get your cardstock, and you're gonna cut it at 8 3/8 by 9.5. So once you have that cut, you're going to score the 8 3/8 side first. Well, I guess it really don't matter which side you score first, but on the 8 3/8, you're gonna score at 7 7/8, and then at 1 7/8. And then rotate the cardstock and do that again on the other side, 1 7/8 and 1 7/8. And then with the next one, you're going, this is the 9.5 side. Well, on the 9.5 inch side, you're gonna wanna get and score it at 1 inch, and then you'll score it again at 4 1/4, and then you'll turn it, and you'll do that all over again. So you'll score it at 1 inch and 4 1/4. You can see I've got some stuff going on over here, right? Like right over here in this area, I got some stuff going on. But anyway, it's fine. You get it. If you're a major crafter, you get it, right? Okay, so after you've done those 2 things, you're gonna wanna take some scrap pieces. Now on this first one, this is your insert pieces that we're creating, and the first insert will be 4.5 by 4 7/8. And on the 4 7/8 side, you're going to want to score it at 1.5, 2 3/8, and 3 1/4. Set that one to the side, and then get another scrap piece, and this one's going to be cut at 1 5/8 by 6 1/4. And on the 6 1/4 side, you'll score it at 2 3/4, 3 5/8, and 4 1/2. Now this is your other insert piece. If you want to go ahead and get these pieces, I went ahead and kept this one kind of basic compared to the first one that I showed you, but the lid layer, this goes on the top of my lid, and the first layer is 3 1/8 by 4 1/2. And then the designer paper, or like on this shimmer paper, emboss, whatever you planning on doing here, this one was cut at 3 by 4 3/8. I went ahead and I used from the Styling Shapes, is that what the dies are? Yeah, the Styling Shape set, because I love those dies. That's my forever go-to. And this is using some very vanilla cardstock, and I cut this little circle out, and then I went ahead and cut me a little banner. So that's what I'll be stamping on. That's all the little pieces that I will need to create. And go ahead and have your snips close by. So now we're going to create this. This is my template, but we're gonna fixing to create that. So I'm gonna show you how I cut it in all the little pieces. Now later on, you can go over to my blog. I will be uploading all of this, so then that way you can see what's going on and how I did it. And of course, you can always do replay. So on one of the sides, we're going to, let me move that out of the way. So on one of the sides, I'm going to start here. I'm going to start on the left side, and then I'm going to work my way over to the right. I don't know why. There's no rhyme or reason. You can do it either way. That's just how I've been doing it. So on the 9.5 side, we're going to start here, and I'm going to cut like this up, and then I'm going to cut this little square off, the very first little square. Cut him off, we don't need him. And then you're going to go down to the next one, and you're going to cut all the way down, just like so. And then this little one that right here in the center, do the same thing, cut all the way up to the second score line, but we're going to cut the little flap off on the first one, just like we did. Moving down on the next one, we're going to cut all the way down, and that whole end is going to come off. Okay. So right now, that's about what it looks like. Let me move this out of the way. I've got papers everywhere. Get you back in the camera. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Now I'm going to do the other side, and then we will come back. Well, let's go ahead and let's finish one side. So go ahead and do your little slits on each side here, like this. Just do a little sliver, and it's okay if it doesn't turn out to be right perfect with one of, I mean, if they're not completely even is what I'm trying to put out there. Oh, wait, we need to cut this one off. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. All right, here we go. All right, now that's how it should look, right? Just like so. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cut the little slant on here, and then we will rotate to the other side. Just like so. Boy, how about this weather? Loving it. Starting to feel like summer. Of course, in Texas, you know, if you live around here, you know just how warm it is. Oh my goodness, it's super warm. It ain't even like summer yet, but the temperature gauge is definitely going up. I love it though. It's my favorite time of the year. I'm ready to have pool time and just enjoy all the things that comes with summer. Cookouts and yeah, it's greatness. Hope you have fun summers. You like summer? Is it your favorite? Or are you a winter person? Do you like that cold air? I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, when it gets hot, it's just plumb hot. But I love, there's just something about summer for me. It's just an awesome time. So I'm almost, wait, I almost cut too much of that off because which side am I on? Okay. Let me slow down and quit talking and rambling to you because I'm fixing to, yeah. All right, now I have all these. I'm gonna continue, I'm almost finished. Let me do my slits here. Then just a rambling, and I almost messed up. Wouldn't that be something? We'd start over. All right, Now go ahead and come down. Let me cut this score line off. Now this is optional. The next thing I'm doing is, okay, so that's what I got going on. Let me, one more thing. Missed some of my slants. Hold that thought, please. Okay, here we go. Now we're good. Moved all that out of the way. Okay, so this is optional, but if you have a small hole punch, or if you have a little die, you can use the same thing. You go ahead and just, I eyeballed it. You can get a ruler and kind of measure it, you know, if you need to. So let me just stick it on here. And this is the little, well, that went down too far, but it'll be fine. So that's what we look like. Okay, now it's time to assemble. Woohoo! This takes no time at all. So let's go ahead and fold our score lines. Get all of our little pieces moving. Now the side that you punch the little hole in, if you decide to punch the little hole, that is going to be your bottom of your box. So let me get them. Now these little guys right here, these 4 little flaps are going to fold into, I know I'm like all over the place. Okay, those 4 little flaps are going to fold in. So how I like to do it is add my adhesive before I try to start attaching things. Multi-purpose glue for me is, it's just my favorite go-to adhesive. So I'm gonna add some glue so that folds into the inside. And then also, now it's optional, but I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of glue on this top line here, so that way when I put those in and they're stuck, they're gonna hold together too. I want all of this to hold together really good. So now, just kind of work your magic and fold it up one side to the other, and these should just fold right in like that. Well, hold please. Trying to let you see how that's happening. And then just kind of press down a little bit. Ta-da! And then just do the same thing on the other side. Now this dandy little thing is ready for you to put your inserts in. Isn't that cute? Right? It should fold right in, just like a little box would. Pop the lid, and then that's perfect, right? So let me go ahead and open him back up. Now let's add our inserts. So I'll get these little pieces, and all you have to do is fold the score lines. So let me get them where they're getting, moving around and stuff. So it's just like so. Now you're kind of doing it in a sense like a little rooftop pitch, you know, so it looks like that. But you just slide that first one in there. And if you don't want the little one and you want to add something else into that, you can. There's no, you know, reason why you have to put the other one in there. Go ahead and add just a tad bit of adhesive so that they stay down. Sorry, I forget I'm in the camera and I'm trying to move it out of the way. So I'm just going to do a light little line of it around the edge here. And then just smush them in like so. Okay, the next one is the same thing. So let's go ahead and fold your little score line. Now this one, he's going to go right in just like so. And there is no like right or wrong. You can flip it around and have it that way. You can stick it on that side instead of the outer side. That is completely up to you. So just, you know, don't overthink that. This is how this little piece looks. It's longer and shorter on one side or the other. So So let me go ahead and put a lot amount of glue on this. And then you just stick him in there like so. Make sure that he's stuck. And now you add your treats. What? That's it. Isn't that cute? And so simple. And put your favorite things in there. And this makes for a great birthday. It makes for pillow gifts. It's super cute for a pillow gift. I absolutely love that idea. And then I'm going to use your glue dots for the gift card. You can just put a couple of those. You know, a real live acting one. I'm not gonna lie, this ain't no good. I done went and spent it all on all the fun things that Hobby Lobby offers. Yeah. Okay, so just add that, and I just kind of centered him, and you can add some designer paper on the inside too if you would like, but I did not. So just take your little lotions, stick him in there. That didn't go in just now. I was like panicking because I was upside down and I'm like, what's going on? All right, stick that in there. Hang on, I think I'm doing this upside down. We'll do it this way so you see it all upright. I know none of my flavors match. That's okay too. Get your little Lindor candy, and then that's the inside of your box. So fun, so cute. I mean, just saying. And then let's get the box and put him shut. So now that you've had everything in it and you've got it shut, the final thing is I got some ribbon here, and I'm using the Secret C ribbon. It's one of the new in colors. I love this ribbon, guys. The texture of it and everything is, I just opened mine the other day and I'm like, oh! So yeah, I've got this secret thing with ribbon. I don't know about y'all, but I love ribbon. It's just one of my favorite things to use, but don't love all ribbon. Some ribbon is like, I don't know, it's just not great. But I do love most ribbons. Now a fun little hack here, once you get your ribbon on here, wherever you want it, which it's in the center for me, use a piece of a Scotch tape and just stick it on the center there before you start adding all your stuff. It'll help it hold it in place, especially like when you're tying and you know it's not moving around and you're not having to use a dimension or some of your adhesive to hold it into place. This just makes it super easy for all the things going on. So let me tie a bow real fast and then we will move to the top of the thing. So we have our little bow set. See how easy and pretty that ribbon made? It made a great bow. Anyway, I won't sit and listen or mess with that too much right now. Let me get my little pieces over. Now you can do these two ways as well because we're wrapping up the top of the box. Now you can put a dimension on it because you have your ribbon and you want it to be kind of lifted up, or you can set it down flat. Now when I created this one here earlier, this one I put the embossed piece down flat because I just wanted it flat. But on this one, I'm going to add dimensions. So let me get my stamps and stuff ready and out of the way here. Actually, let's move him over here, and that way I can still work on this side. I feel like I'm working upside down so that you guys can see it right. It is fine. I am working upside down actually, but it's all fine. All right, let's wrap this up for you. Get our dimensions off. Now I'm using the Daffodil Delight with the Secret C ribbon, and this is the, oh my goodness, it's the cloud one. I totally just put that on there crooked. Cloudy skies, maybe? It just completely left me. How funny. Not funny, but how funny. Now with this one, I'm going to lay down flat. Just like so. So hopefully I can get it on there so that you can, there you go. And then lastly, I'm going to use the Secret Sea ink first, and that's going to stamp my sentiment. So let me ink that up. So ta-da! Isn't it cute? I love that saying. It's because I absolutely love what I do. I love creating, I love sharing with people, even when it's just me doing things for fun as a hobby, and even sharing it with everybody for helping you keep your hobbies going. This is Daffodil Delight. There's just something for everyone, which, by the way, if you're ever interested, I would love for you to join in my team. We create and do things all the time, and it's so fun. So this is kind of incognito in a sense, but it has the little sunshine around it, and I thought it would be just the perfect little accent that I needed to put on top of my box. So there's that. Now I cut the little banner out, and what I was going to do is just take him, and I'm going to have him stick out just a little bit behind the little circle here. So let me turn it over so I can see what I'm doing. I want it to be, you know, kind of straight for my own self. Now you can trim this off and use the other half for later. You can put it all on there. It's totally up to you. I am going to use all of it. Get my little dimensions on. And we will wrap this up. Okay. I forgot my embellishments over here, and so to save time, I will add them later. But there you go. There is 2 different completely styles of it. So fun, so cute. It's all the things. Love it. I hope you enjoyed it as well, and if you did, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Ring the bell so you never miss a tutorial. Leave me a comment or like the post. I love sharing with all the things. Again, make sure that you go on to my blog, which you can find in the descriptions part, and you will be able to find all the details for this and other things. But I will be back next Friday, June 13th of 2025 at 4 p.m. And until then, you guys be blessed, keep crafting, and I will talk to you soon.